immutable, which I already said in the last class, you already seen in my class, immutable. Whereas an object of byte array, belongs to mutable. That's all. Mutable means what? Whose content can be edited, and you can modify. That is the meaning of what? Mutable and immutable. That's all. All other things are same. Now, let us start understanding about what do you mean by the rest of the functional. Everything is same to same. Only thing is conversion function will change. Rest of them will be different. So how do you go for that? Now I'm going to take Python environment here. Python environment I'm taking. Go to this now. Here I'm going to take byte array is also one flavor of what? Bytes. So LST is equal to, there is no symbolic notation for representing bytes. Similarly, byte array also. See students, 10, 20, some 35, some 0, some 65, and then some 256, and then some 100 I said like this. And print of LST, type of LST, and this is my data. And I'm converting into byte array. What is the function name? Byte array of. If you read yesterday, today is simple. If you did not read, you'll get a problem. And you must speak in the class. Okay. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Because byte flavor does not support more than 256. There is a 256 onwards not supported. Last class you have seen an error. Bytes range cannot be more than 256. So this is one error. I'll bring back once again. I'll take one negative value and I'll write here 255. 255, and I mentioned here LST error again. And this is an example part with error I started with. Examples I'm going to write it. Examples I'm going to take up here, and watch this carefully. Here, students, here, this is the data, and this is an error part, and this is another list. Okay, this is one more type of error part because negative values are not allowed. Okay, done. This is a error part related. Then see students, I'm going to take up the list with the different values. 255 I'm taking, 255. Happily that printed, that happily it is getting converted. And the print of what? BA comma, type of BA. See that it is in the form of byte array. And what is now? Byte array. What is the byte array here? It's a class. It is a class. So byte array is a class. Again came late. I said yesterday already. నా దగ్గర ఇవన్నీ పనికిరావు. చెప్పాను కదా, వెళ్ళిపో బయటికి. నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను కదా. నేను I don't want reasons. You may be outside CM or PM. In my class you are a student. You have to come on time. వెళ్ళిపో. చెప్పాను కదా, రూల్ ప్రకారం నడుచుకో. చెప్పాను కదా ఆల్రెడీ. వాళ్ళు ఎందుకు లేట్ వస్తావు? Why you are coming late? I said to you already. Go. So here BA, type of BA. So here byte array. Here it is going to be a list. Byte array. And this is going to be, I want to print the data. How do you print the data here? For value in where? BA. For value in BA. Now I want to print. Print of what? Val. Print of val. Is the data printed in the same order or not? Whatever order I set, in the same order it is going to be printed. In the same order data printed. You're able to follow this. Now, coming to the point of it, for value in BA, print of value, this is a data printed. Students, carefully print. It will support what? Indexing it will print. BA of -1, it is also printed like this. You're able to follow this. And you can print the data in which direction? Backward direction also. BA of what? Colon colon minus 1. And print of what? Value. Value. And see this. It is going to be a reverse direction printed or not? It is printed in reverse direction. So I'll carry this data. I'll carry this data. Here I am writing like this. Coming to this point, LST here. This is my data. This is the values we have, and this is the one, and this is the data, and this is the value we have, and this is the data, and this is the value I'm having. This is the value I'm having, and this is the data we have up to here. So that means it supports what? Indexing as well as what? Slicing. If you want only few elements, which elements I want? Alternative elements you want from 2 to 5 I want. 2 to 5 I want. Slicing related example also I'll give. So it is going to print the data here. Original data is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I said what? 2 to 5. 2 to 5 means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is going to be like this. Are you following me now? 2 to 5 means what? 2 to 5 minus 1. 2, 3, 4. 3 values will be coming. This value, this part also, I'll keep it here. This, I will write it. Better if I write here, you will understand. So, this is the data, we got it. And this is the one. And here, I'm going to say here, this is my output. Okay. And next I want to show its mutability and immutability here. So students, so is the one Laksha. Sir, byte array will look same only. So you better to read the notes and listen the class. If you say like that, your time waste, my time waste. Already difference I said or not? Now, coming to that, if it is looking same, better to leave the class and take rest. Because same now. So, coming to the point back. This type of doubts will give problems. BA and then type of BA, idea of what? BA. Already I mentioned here, very note point written, I put capital letters for this kind of candidates, Laksha, all these things. Already written it here, mutable and immutable, clearly written. It is exactly same I wrote, but the difference also I wrote it. When you listen my class carefully, you are the number one candidate. Otherwise, you are out of order. Look at order is also there. PA of 0 is going to be what? 10. Are you following me? PA of 0 is equal to, I am writing 125. Earlier it was giving an assignment problem or not? Now this is permitted. Print the data of for loop you bring it. The for loop is like this. And see this data. Is it 125 printed or not? At which address? Same address. If you print that address once again, where is it address? Where is that address? I'll bring that address as it is. This is an address I'm having. Is it the same address or not? Same address. Is it modified or not? Is it not a difference? Is it a difference or not? Yes, this is the point I wrote it already. This is a point I wrote it, and this is an example I said, and clearly try to understand. So this example I will send to this guy. So here, try to take care and see the difference I said already in the class. Okay, is it a difference or not? Students, come on, all of you. See, genuine doubt is required, genuine explanation required, everything perfect. You should be Mr. Perfect. Programming ultimate, subject ultimate, timing ultimate, sincerity ultimate, everything ultimate. Then you will be perfect or not? Yes. So, difficult to follow, but you should do. that. This is called what here? Which assignment? Adam assignment. Item assignment is possible in the case of what? In the case of what? Come on, byte array. In the case of what? Byte array, right? So coming to the point of it, done. So here I'm going to take up, coming to, this is an example of what array? Right, byte array. So coming to the point of it, here I'm going to take up, this is the relation between that, and I'm going to carry my previous concept once. Previous concept I bring it. So coming to this place, bytes I will carry, this entire concept I will bring it once. I will bring it once and I will mention here as a concept. So here I'm going to write it. See this now. Come on, all of you, try to do the process here. Byte array is one of the predefined class as a sequence data type. The purpose of bytes data type, byte array data type is that to implement end-to-end encryption for obtaining the security in the digital world. These examples I said how to encode it, how to decode it. Yesterday only I said in where client chart, server chart, in the socket programming I said. Still Krishna Priya is asking the same doubt. Need to read the notes. To implement the end-to-end encryption by using what? Byte array data type. By organizing or using range of values 0 to 256. 0 to 256. That is to store the range of values to from where? 0 to 256 minus 1. That is 0 to 255. So in Python programming, we don't have any symbolic notation for storing which array. Byte array data, because programmer never stores byte array data directly in the program, correct or not? We never store directly in the program, but it is just a conversion format. But we can convert other type of values into which array? Byte array, by using which function? Byte array of. Variable name is equal to what? Byte array of iterable object. Yesterday's class I said what is iterable object and what is non-iterable object. Did you remember that? Yes. Now I'm going to take up an object of, here I'm saying, an object of bytes maintains insertion order. Nothing but whatever the order we insert the data, an object of what? Byte array maintains insertion order. Nothing but whatever the order we insert the data, in the same order data will be displayed. Okay. On the object of byte array, we can perform both indexing and slicing operations. An object of byte array belongs to what? Mutable, because byte array object supports which assignment? Item assignment. Supports item assignment. Are you able to follow, students? Supports. And you have seen the example also. Every point I put it in the form of example. Item assignment, I mentioned it. Is it copied or not? At which address? Again, I will open it. BA of 1:3. 1:3 means how many values? 2 values. I will write it here. Something like 150 and 155 I will write it. And internally, what is the 0, 1, 2? This 1, 2 is replaced with what? 150 and then what? Right? See, students, now I'm going to write the data, BA and value. See that it is updated or not. At which address, students? Same address. Is it same address modified or not? Yes. So coming to the point back, again I will put the second example here. Second example I am keeping. So this is the one, having this one. Item assignment is permitted here. Item assignment is possible here. Where I am writing, item assignment is possible in the case of byte array. And this is my data which is available. And this is the value we have. So I think you are understanding the meaning of what? Byte array. byte array. This is the data type byte array is. And more about the byte array, how this encryption and decryption will be done, how this is secured from the hackers, and all these things we are going to discuss. Are you following now, students? Well, let us move to the further. What is the next category data type I am discussing? Range. Online students, confirm all of you. Is this byte array data type is clear? Bytes and byte array data type is clear. All of you, all the students in the online. And more about this byte array, and I already said yesterday only, socket programming, I'll make it very clear. Okay, so let me move to the further data type, which is a very, very important again. Every data type is important, students. Now I'm going to enter. Now I'm going to enter. Look at carefully here. So range data type I am going to take up here. Range data type. Range data type, it is going to be like this. Now, coming to this place, here I am going to say, students. So that student who came late, and I said yesterday, before me you need to come. After the class he came and said, so I'm working so and so place, I don't write notes. He's saying all the rules and regulations to me. So he may be outside working somewhere. Many people are working. Are they coming and saying, so rules are common for everybody. So working, some extra will not come like this. And extra here, backside two things, front side something will not come. If you want purity in subject, even though working, I'll put some case studies out of order, that's all. So get an ultimate subject, come on time, ultimate subject, go to the industry, you'll select with the left hand, left finger. Okay, that's all. Rules are common. Okay, na? So follow rules, get the perfection. And I am the faculty, I never allow anybody who come late. Beginning only I said, okay. If you want subject, you come. Otherwise, will is bother about it. Now, range data type I am going to discuss. That range data type I am going to talk. Now I am asking, so many points I'll write about the range. Now I am asking students, so Krishna Priya, great to see a trainer like you who cares about students a lot. Thank you. Okay. If that is a positive approach with everybody, I really appreciates the students. I want that students only. If that type of strict rules, that's why I'm sitting in this chair 27 years onwards. 27 years onwards when I'm sitting means that type of rules, that type of subject, that type of forcible subject, then only you will be. Correct or not? So students, encourage me in keeping these rules. You also follow. It's good for our health and career. Correct or not? Yes. Now let us move to the further. Now, I'm asking a question. What is range? Oh, okay. Very good. So Naidu and next is called what? Saying range is a predefined class. Okay. But I'm okay. That I will write it because for everything I don't want to give saying something. Range is one of the predefined class and treated as sequence category data type. Sequence data type. Sequence data type. I'll write sequence data type. Okay. Now tell me, what is the meaning of range? Range, you said range is a predefined class. Don't tell me again, what is the meaning of range? Range is a predefined class again. What is the meaning of range? Only thinking at SAR is different. Thinking in the brain is different. While you get some problem, you just look at your brain. Is my brain is working or not? How can I see the brain, sir? You will come to know. Is your brain is thinking or simply sitting idle? Simply sitting idle. You just observe it. Brain started thinking different. Brain sitting idle is different. Tell me, What is the meaning of range? Which are saying that set of values. Values from one index to another index, Laksha saying. Naidu is saying obtaining sequence of values. That is what I am asking. What do you mean by range? Offline students, say something. Sitting like a Gautama Buddha statue like Hussein Sagar is not correct. Speak out something. No problem. Say wrong, no problem. First, open up your mouth is important. Ma? Maximum value? -1. Okay. No problem. Let us speak. Come on, boys. Return sequence of numbers. Obtain sequence of values. Next. Boys. The statue say. Statues are. Next. Something like Chandramouli saying that set of values. Okay. And you are having something in your brain. Sir, whatever you say something wrong. And why to say? That's not correct. Attempting, saying from the sir you will get answers. I'm correcting you, not only giving the things. Okay. Written sequence of numbers and stops at specific number. Okay, Karthik. Karthik is saying that. Okay. But so now I'm saying, I'm not commenting. I'm appreciating the students who are in the online. Examples of range I'm giving. Pooja Kumari is saying range of possible values which includes upper and lower value in an array. Okay, Pooja Kumari is saying that value. And some of the students which I asked a question, they might be looked into the internet also. Immediately when I ask a question, they will go to internet and they'll say, what is range? They'll get some black in color, copy paste in the chat box. Might happens. Because offline is so helpless. No, nothing is there, only brain is there. Brain was already stopped working so many days back. Helpless. So, okay, not an issue. Students, now I'm going to start. It is an example sheet and I'll prepare 10 questions here with our examples of what? Range. Look at. So, anybody else want to give range? No? Okay, no problem. What is your range? Do you have range? Silence, huh? Silence in silence. Okay. Now coming to the point of it, Sushil is saying it defines begin and end values. It defines begin and end values. Is it? Okay. Now see, now I am writing. I'm not commenting. I'm appreciating them. Whether wrong or right, they will decide now. I'm giving the answer sheet to them only. Now saying 0, comma, 1, comma, 2, comma, 3, comma, 4, comma, 5, comma, 6, comma, 7, comma, 8, comma, 9, comma, 10. This is an example of range. What is range? I am not saying. Example I am saying. After 10 times, I will tell you the definite meaning of range. This is an example of range. Which direction? Come on. What is the stepping? Difference between two consecutive numbers. What is the difference? 1. Come on. 1. Which direction? This is an example of what? Range. What is range? I will tell you after 10 examples. Okay, no issue. Question number 2. I'm saying that. Question number 2. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and then 15. 15. This is an example of range. Which direction? What is the step? Which direction? Good. Starting from where? Ending with what? Difference between two consecutive numbers. Good. +1. Habituate. Say once. Very good. Very good. Keep it up. Now question number 2. Question number 3. Question number 3. Be careful, ma. Be careful. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -7, -8, -9, -10. Which direction? Huh? Good. One student. Forward direction, slowly. Lips movement I understood. Tamil actor is acting in Telugu serial. Is a blunder. Blunder. So, word is something, action is something. I found out the action only, I will see. So, which direction? Good. What is the stepping? Difference between two consecutive numbers. This is an example of what? Range. Now, 100, 120, 119, 119, and then 115, and then 456, 234. It is not an example of range. It is not an example of range. Starting is there, ending is there, lower bound is there, upper bound is there. It's not a set, it is somebody set sequence of values. No, I want, this is not an example of range. These are the example of what? Range. Are you following me? Okay. Question number 4. Question number 4. Now I'm going to give you. Be careful. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. 15. I'm going to take it. Something like this. 10, 12, 12, 14, and 16, 18, 20. What is the direction? What is the step? Between two consecutive numbers, what is the difference? It is an example of what? Range. What is the range? Okay, no problem. I'll try for next. I attempted, something should form in the brain. Tell me, what is the direction? What is the step? Difference between two consecutive numbers? Which direction? What is the range? No. Wait. No problem. Minus 10, minus 15, minus 25, minus 20, minus 20, minus 25, minus 30, minus 35, and minus 40, minus 40, minus 45, minus 50. What is the direction? No? What is the stepping? Minus 5. What is the starting with? Ending with? Difference between consecutive numbers. This is an example of what? Range. What is the range? Okay. Something is forming. Good. Now, next, I hope that you will answer. Compulsory you will answer. Now I am going to take it minus 10, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, and minus 6, minus 5, and minus 4, and minus 3, and minus 2, and then minus 1. Come on, what is this direction? What is the step? Which direction? Difference between consecutive numbers. Come on. Very good. Very good. Question number 7. Question number 7. Now I'm going to take it like this. 10, I'm writing 50, I'm writing 40, I'm writing 30, I'm writing 20, I'm writing 10, and I'm writing 0. What is this? Example of what? Range. Which direction? Backward direction. What is the step here? Minus. This is an example of what? Range. Consecutive difference between two numbers. Minus 10. Which direction? It is an example of what? Range. Next, question number 8. Question number 8 I am preparing. Minus 10, and next is called what, minus 10 and minus something like, you can start just minus 20, minus 15, minus 10, minus 10, minus 5, and then 0. 0. What is this direction? Quickly. Forward direction. What is the consecutive difference? 1. It is an example of what? Range. Next, last and final question number 9. I am going to take it 1000, and next is called 500, 500, or I can say 750, 750, 750 is called what? like this, and a 250 like this, and I'm going to be like this. What is this? Is an example of which direction? Backward direction. What is the difference between two consecutive numbers? Huh? Minus 250. It is an example of what? Range. Question number 10. Question number 10. Be careful. Minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you following me? This is also an example of what? Range. Example of range. Which direction? Forward direction. Forward direction. Okay. What is the difference between two consecutive numbers? Now, if you go to an interview, any person can ask this type of values. All models I covered. In this case, we can write the how to generate this type of values. How to generate this type of values. Like this, I want to go for it. Are you able to follow? So what is the range? Now I'm writing the range. The purpose of range is to organize numerical integer values by maintaining equal interval of value. Maybe you have that meaning with you, but I'm giving the perfect answer for it. What is that? Equal interval of value. What do you mean by equal interval of value? Difference between two consecutive numbers is called what? Equal interval of value. Are you able to follow now? Let us go to the further. Let us go to the further. Now I'm writing the purpose of which data type? Range data type. The purpose of range data type is that to store. Come on. To store sequence of values. To store sequence of values. Sequence of numerical integer values. Numerical integer values. Immediately you will get a doubt. Sir, what about the float values? There is a separate module is called random module is there. What is the module name? Random. There is a random function is there. There is one more function called uniform function is there. I will explain that kind of thing. The purpose of range data type is that to store sequence of numerical integer values by maintaining equal interval of value, which is known as what in the bracket? Step we can call students. What is that? Step. Called a step. Either in which direction? Either in forward direction or in, yes, forward or backward direction. That is the perfect definition of what? Range. Maybe your definition also okay, not an issue. But I want to give you the perfect answer according to the PSF documentation. Are you able to follow? A range is the purpose of range data type is that to store sequence of numerical integer values by maintaining equal interval of value either in forward direction or in backward direction. Clear? Suppose they ask about what is the purpose of range. Suppose you are unable to prepare such a complicated sentence. You give the example. Interviewer never bother about your English. Interviewer bother about your programming knowledge. You just say, immediately take, you tell him, I will give example of range. I will write the code for that also. You say, immediately you say, I will tell the example of that. I'll write the code for range also. You say, what interviewer want finally? Theory, na coding, coding. If you face a problem of explaining by yourself in concept, in English and all, you give an example, they will appreciate you. Understand, students? Right? So, you give an example and you are observing this. These kind of examples I want to implement. I'll write the code for all of them. So, purpose of range data type you understood. Did you understand, students? Well, now I'm going to take to implement range data type. I'm writing here separately. I'm leaving 3 points here. 3 points I will fill up, students. To implement the purpose of range data type, range data type for storing for storing for storing for storing which values? Sequence of numerical values. For storing sequence of numerical values either in forward direction or in where? Backward direction. We have three syntaxes, students. Three syntaxes are there. They are one by one. I will explain ma. Carefully try to follow. Example number one, syntax number one, syntax number two. This is a very, very important. This is a very, very important. I want to maintain the two syntaxes here and followed by what? Examples. Example sheet is there or not? Example sheet is there for us. That example sheet I will bring it. That example sheet I will bring it. I will implement it. So let me move to the further, students. I'm writing here syntax number one. What is the syntax number one? Schema, range of value. Range of value. Syntax number two, directly I will write it. After that, one by one I will explain. Syntax number two, it is called what here? Start comma stop. Start comma stop. That means where you want to start and where you want to stop. Students, be careful ma. Start comma stop I said. It is not colon. Sit properly. Start comma stop. Spell out. Matladu. Start comma stop. So you need to go for it. Now I will go to next syntax number three. Syntax number three. I want to go for it. Start comma stop comma step. Come on ma. Start comma stop comma step. Here there is no step is there. Already you know our indexing and slicing. What is the default step? Beautiful. Plus one. Here also I don't have the step. Syntax is not there. Here step is coming. Here no step. Syntax one, syntax two deals with which step? Beautiful. Which direction? Excellent. Good. Enough. Come to the point of it. Now I'm going to start with what is this syntax will do? What is this syntax will do? What is the third syntax will do? I'll go for it. Okay. Let's finish. Now you are in up to date. Online students, follow me. This is syntax. This is syntax generates range of values. Range of values. Range of values from 0 to value minus 1. So what is the default lower bound value? 0. And the value you are mentioning, it will take up to where? Value minus 1. Okay. Now my interest is what? My interest is to generate what? Up to 10 numbers I want to generate. What values? Range of values. Range of values means between two consecutive numbers, difference must be same or not. From where I want to generate? 0, 1, 2, 3, so on, up to where? 9, 10. Shall I write the syntax now? Look at the syntax, ma. I'll write the syntax. Syntax here I will write it. What is the syntax? Of course, it is already written. Here only I will write it. Here only I'll write it. Variable name is equal to range of value. So go to the place. Here I am writing, students. R is equal to range of 10 I said. Whenever I say value 10, it starts from where? 0 to 10 minus 1. It will give you what? 0 to 9. So it will be prepared. By default, it starts from where, ma'am? 0. So if you want 10 value, up 10 also to come, what should I mention? 11 I will mention. Are you able to get it up? Suppose if I write 6, it will come what? Very good. Very good. 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 R comma type of R. R comma type of R. Don't think that it is going to print 0 to 5 directly. It will show that what range you prepared it. Range of what? 0 to 6. So that's why it by default starts from where? 0. Now what is the type? Range. What is the range here? What is the R here? What are these 0 to 6? Range literals. Range literals. Spell out. That is called collection literal we can call. Beginning, integer literal, float literal, bool literal, str literal, Collections literal. Sequence types. STR, bytes, byte array, range are the examples of what? Collections literals. Understand ma? Change out, spell out. What is this 0 to 6? Range literal. What is the type? What is the range? What is R? Good. Is it taking up to 6 or 6 minus 1? Very good. In the memory, my dear students, in the memory, how it is available? In the memory, how it is available? This is a memory, same as previous. See, what is this now? 0. What is the value next? 2, 3, 4. 4 and then what? 5. What is the index? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is which direction? This is called minus 6, minus 4, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. Which direction? Which indexing? Negative indexing. Madhubabulu, negative indexing. This is called what? Positive indexing. Are you following me? R of 0 will give you what? 0. R of 3 will give you what? 3. R of minus 3 will give you what? 3 will give. Okay. Now can I ask one question? Ready to answer wrong? Ready to answer wrong అంటే ఎస్తారా? ఏం చేస్తున్నారా మీరు క్లాస్లో? రెడీ టు ఆన్సర్ కరెక్ట్? ఏం లేదు, సౌండ్ లేదు అసలు. రెడీ టు ఆన్సర్ కరెక్ట్, రెడీ టు ఆన్సర్ రాంగ్. ఇంగ్లీష్ రాదు, ఏం రాదు మీకు. మళ్ళీ వచ్చి నా ముందు కూర్చుంటారు ఇక్కడ. ఆర్ ఆఫ్ వాట్? హిందీ స్టూడెంట్స్ విల్ గెట్ ఏ ప్రాబ్లమ్. సారీ స్పీకింగ్ సంథింగ్. ఐఎమ్ స్పీకింగ్ టు తెలుగు స్టూడెంట్స్. They are always in negative degrees because I have to boost them, I have to pump them. Like a cycle is there, not pumping is there. I have to pump them. Then they will warm up if I say all these things. Are you ready to answer wrong? Malla Tamil actors maatladatla. So R of 0, what is the value? Can I update the value with a 10? Suppose if I update the value 10, you said that earlier it is a range or not? If I modify this value as a 10, will it be called as a range? So range values can be modified or cannot be modified? Yes, if it is allowing to modify, it loses the meaning of what? Range. That's why range object belongs to dash. Immutable. Are you following me? Why range object is immutable? If I ask a question, what do you say? Range means what? Sequence of numerical integer value by maintaining equal interval of value. If I go for that range, if I try to update in one middle value or somewhere, is it losing its interval concept or not? That's why it is supposed to be mutable only. It is not mutable. Did you understand? And how do you get the data to print? As usual, for loop, last class. For v in where? R. The first value of R, 0. Kept in where? V. Again repeat. What is the second value of E? Third value of E? It will be repeated until all values are printed or not? Yes. Come on. Yesterday's class I said, for V in where? R. Indentation symbol. Press what? Tab. Print of what? V. Is it printing 1 to 5 or not? I can also directly write value in where? Range of what? Some 6 I can write it. Directly I am writing there. Val here. Is it printing 1 to 5 or not? It is printing that too vertically. I can print horizontally also. Don't worry about the horizontal printing. Did you understand this example, students? Which direction? Forward direction. What is the stepping? Okay, good. So respond first. Give the response. You give wrong or right response, but try to understand what I am saying. Slowly try to reduce your mistakes. Try to move forward. So here I am going to take up. Output is like that. Directly I mentioned that range here. It is done. What is the default step here? Last one. Clear or not clear? Always it range starts from where? 0. Now my requirement is, sir, I want to start the values of generating the values from 100 101, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, sir. I want to start from where, sir? Where I want to end, sir? What is the step, sir? +1, sir. +1, sir. So I need to write starting from where, sir? Ending with what, sir? Always remember number after that you mention. Number after that you mention. Because it will apply -1 or not. What should I write it? Right, range of. What is this 100 is called? Sorry. What is this 100 is called? What is this 106 is called? What is the default stepping? +1. Are you following me? So how it is different from the previous syntax? It always starts the range from where? It always starts the range from where? But I want to start from my own start and my own ending or not? Very good. Now look at students. This syntax generates the range of values from. This syntax generates the range of values from. Come on. Start to what? Stop -1. Top -1. Same syntax. Variable name is equal to range of start comma stop. Come on students. Now I'm writing R is equal to range of 10 comma 16, 10 comma 16 or 100 comma 106. No problem. Print of R comma type of R, type of R. Range is ready for V in where. How the memory I said, ma? How the memory I said? Already I said. Here it is going to be 100. Next is called 101. Next is called 101. Next is called 102. Next is called 103. Next is called 104. Next is called 105. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is called R. -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. And if I write that R here, first value of R kept in where? V. What is the value printed? 100. Second value, third value, go on placing all the values printed. At the same time, I am trying to update the value with 150. Is it allowing or not allowing? Indexing and slicing can be permitted. R of 0, value will come. R of -1, value will come. But item assignment is not supported. Students, online students, print of what here? V. I'm getting my data. Are you following me? Students, R of 0 is going to be what? R of -1, what is the value? 100. 100, that is 105. 1 -1 means last value. That is called 105. I am writing R of 0 is equal to 150. It is going to give you, read out, range object does not support item assignment. Hence it is known as what object? Did you understand why it is immutable? So I don't ask a question, is range is mutable or immutable? I don't give that options like academics. I'll ask a direct question. Why range is immutable? You need to answer it. Range values are maintaining sequence of numerical equal interval of value. Such equal interval of value cannot be changed, because if you change it, it loses the generality of which concept? Range. That's why it should not be changeable. So it is always immutable. Understood this point, students? And one more thing, should SEMA for value in R of, directly I can write it, range of 100 comma what? 106. Directly I can write it. Print of what here? Value. I'm getting my data. I can apply my slicing also. 1 to this one I want. 1 not 1 2. What is this now? 1 2 3 4. I will write it here. For value in R of range of, come on, 100 comma 106 of, and I will write what? Slicing bracket. 1 colon what? By what? And then 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 5. This is my range of values or not? In that what I want? Slicing bracket. 1 colon what? 5. It will give you what? Yes, beautiful example. Print of what? Well, am I getting the data or not? What is this now? Range object created. From there I am obtaining what? Slicing. Clear or not clear? Clear. Suppose if I write it like that, I am writing colon colon 2, I am writing colon colon 2. What is the colon colon 2? Alternative element, step 2. Not step 2 for range. It is a slicing step 2. Slicing step 2 I am getting. Beautiful. 100, 102, 104. Yes. So, students, I think you are following me. This is the data we got it. I'll bring here this example in this place. Here I'm writing examples here, where I'm writing. So here, writing this. So here I'm writing print of this data. Here it is written print of this data. This is my value here. R of that indexing permitted and indexing permitted. Retrieving data permitted. This is not permitted. It is what error? Type error. Does not support indexing. This is going to give you the data, and I'm also saying this slicing operation applied. It is also step 2 slicing is obtained here, done. Okay, and this is related to example number 2. What did you understand here? The above 2 syntaxes. Note, I will write it. Above 2 syntaxes. Above 2 syntaxes generates range of values only in which direction, ma? Forward direction with a default step. With a default step is what? +1. Perfect or not? Super. Come to students. Here I will mention our property box. I will go and then write it. Come on. On the object of range, we can perform. Tell me, students. We can perform both indexing and slicing operations. We can perform both indexing and slicing operations. Moreover, an object of range belongs to immutable because range object does not support item assignment. Still you want reason why it won't support item assignment? Because it don't want to loses meaning of range. It don't want to loses its a semantic. It don't want to loses its a generality. That is the meaning. That's why item assignment does not support. Did you understand? Range maintains, obviously, an object of range maintains which order, ma? Insertion order. That is the range insertion order is maintaining. Clear or not clear? Yes, students, this is the first syntax is clear. 0 to value -1, start to stop -1. Yes, you mentioned it. Now I'm coming to one of the most important syntax. Online students, up to here, is these 2 syntaxes clear? Quick response is important. Is this is clear? Good, students. Good. Now let me move to the further. Now I am entering into the range of start comma, stop comma, step. I am going to enter. My requirement today is, look at my dear students, I want to generate a range of values from 10, 12, 14, 16. That's all. I want to generate range of values from 10, 12, 14, 16. Study the data properly. Study. Starting from where? Ending with what? What is the difference between 2 consecutive numbers? It is an example of what? Range. Syntax 1 is useful. No. Syntax 2 is useful. No. Why it is not useful? Step 2 is not there. Step 2 is not there. Step 1 is there. That's why not useful. Now what is the stepping here? What is the starting from? What is the ending from? 16 after. What is the next number? 17. Remember, when you want up to that number, write the next number. 16 I want. What is the next number? Remember this hint. Last student, black shirt or green shirt. Keeping leg on leg. Try to follow. Don't sit like a KFC customer. Sit carefully. Stand up. What is the first syntax? Don't fold the hands. Keep the button. What is the first syntax? చెప్పట్లే నువ్వు వినట్లేదు క్లాస్. You're not listening. Please listen. Sit down. I will find out easily what is your, whether subject is entering into your brain or not. I will easily find out. Because in my PhD, there are 143 face readings are there. 143 face readings. Which face is understanding, which face is not understanding, I will easily find out. That's why students, understand. Keep full concentration on my class. Okay now? So whenever I get a doubt, I will definitely test it. Okay? Start from where? Ending. 17. What is the step? Plus 2. Start from where? Stop. Step. Very good. Plus 2 means 2. No sign precedes, it is a positive. Okay. Can you tell me the example now? This syntax. Come on. What is the example, ma? Variable name is equal to syntax. This is syntax. Come on. This syntax generates what values? A range of values from start to stop by maintaining equal interval of value in terms of what? In terms of step value. Either in which direction? Forward or backward direction. This is called what? The syntax meaning. Now I am going for what? Examples. Look at students. Examples I am going to take up. Examples. Look at. What is my requirement here? Just now I said, no? What is my requirement here? I want to show you once again. 40, 42, 46, 48 I want to generate. Come on students, R is equal to, come on, range of 40, comma, 49, that's all, comma what, 2. What is the memory management? What is the memory management? First starting with what? What is the step for 40 plus 2? 40 plus 2. Please remember what is the ending value. What is the next value? 42. 42 plus 2. 44. 44 plus 2. 46 plus 2. 48. 48 plus 2. 50. But you said stop at where? Yes. Will 50 will come? No. That is the point. Starting once again I will repeat. Starting from where? What is the step? What is the value? 42. What is the step? What is the next value? What is the step? What is the next value? What is the step? What is the value? Is 48 less than 49? Yes. What is the step? Plus 2. What is the next value? 50. Is 50 less than 49? No. Stop it. That means 49 means you stop it when 49 comes. Stop it when more than 49 comes. Understand that point? Yes. So coming to the point of it, I'm going to mention that. Come on now. R is equal to range of 40, 49, comma what? 2. 1. Print of what? R, comma, type of R. Come on students. On memory management you understood or not? Come on, same. For value in where? R. Print of what? Val. See that. Are you following me? My dear students, in 49 place, can I mention 50? Can I mention 50? Apply your intelligence. If you say no directly, are you KVR? Are you grandchildren of Rosama? No kada. Come on, can I write 50? Yes, I can write it, no problem. 50 means stop. Can I write 51? No. No. Can I write 49? Yes. Can I write 50? Yes. 50 means stop. 49 stop. Can I write 51? No. Because 50 also will print or not. Did you understand that? Because step 2, na? Step 2. Step 2 means next number plus next number also you can say. Getting or not? See, for value in the range of 40 comma 50 comma what? 2, 2. No problem. What is this value? 50. 49 is 48 is coming or not? Yes. 48 plus 2, 50. You said 50 means what? Stop. Getting or not getting? Yes, easy. Now I'm going to take up. This is my data. This is my data. And if you want this reverse data, colon minus 1, I can say. What a beautiful subject. So it is getting in reverse. Getting or not? Yes. So beautiful answer. Now these are the examples of what data like this. Go to this place. Here I am putting the data. I'll go to my example sheet. I will bring it. I'll bring my example sheet for workouts in the class. So I need to do the assignment now. So let's start. How many range syntaxes are there? 3. Can you spell out once, all of you? Lost black shirt. Stand up. Is it your black shirt? Is your black shirt? Shirt also not remembering. Come on. How many syntaxes? Speak out properly. How many? Good. Number 1. 0 to stop. 0 to stop, 0 to bus stop also. First syntax, all of you. Range of value. Silence. Second syntax. Silence. Start, comma, stop. Start to stop. Start to yes, easy. Stop, no. Syntax means syntax. It is not in English. Tell me the syntax. Range of. Yes. Next, third syntax. Step. What is the step value can be? What is the possible values of steps? Forward direction or backward direction. That is the meaning. Okay, sit down. Okay, good. So, Nagaraju, good student. Nagaraju, good student. Naidu, good student. So, Anvesh, you are blunder. You are blunder. So, he is a very dangerous guy. Because he is writing range of, see the bracket. This is a very dangerous guy is. Anvesh is a Mr. Anvesh P is a very dangerous candidate. This is a blunder. World class number 1 blunder. I said what? This brace. This is called indexing brace and this is called slicing brace. This is completely different from this. Anvesh, you write once again. Anvesh, you write once again. Write it once again, quick. So, done mistake, imposition, right. Anvesh, now start, comma, stop. Good. Now Anvesh is good student. So, coming to the point back. Now, let us move to the further. Is it clear? Now I will bring to the example sheet. Now, online students, is this concept is clear? Is this examples are clear? Now I am entering into the further. Now I am entering into the further. Response, everybody need to give. Well, now I'll bring my example sheet. Shall I go to the examples now? Look at. I'll bring all these examples here and you need to tell the coding now. Quickly you need to tell the coding. So I'll bring it. I'll write it here. Okay. First example I'm going to ask you. Second example I'm going to ask you. All these things you need to tell the coding. So in the coding part you need to tell. So first let me prepare my skeleton, and you need to, so I'll directly put the coding there. So even you don't write the notes like how I am going to give the notes. I'm giving the notes like a childhood days. You wrote like this. Are you writing notes first of all? Huh? Really? Can I check your notes now itself? Notes is there now in the back. Okay. So now 8:30. 8:45 I will call the mentors who are there in the lab. They will check everybody's notes. Boys mentors will come and girls mentors will come. There are not there are today. Those who don't have, raise your hands. Who is not writing notes? You tell me. Who is not writing notes? Not writing. Okay. So do you have notebook in the class now? Who don't have the notebook in the class? Raise your hands. Ilaga, you mean no mogumatams here. You need to raise the hand properly. Okay. Okay. So you deposited in SBI or any ICICI bank? Huh? Bring daily to the class. Bring daily. Will you bring tomorrow? Bring tomorrow. Okay? Okay, fine. So coming to the point of it, first one I'm going to start with. All of you, answer my question. What is this answer? Already you know the example now? Now I want to check your skill now. 0 to what? 10. What is the function name? Range of 10. This is one way. Another way, tell me, range of 0 comma 11 ma. Here 11. Mistaken it. 0 comma 11. One more way, please. Range of 0 comma 11 comma 1. Is it necessary to write 1 now? No. Can I show the example? Yeah, quickly I will show the example. Come on, fast. For value in range of what? 11. Print of what? 12. Am I getting or not? Next for value in where range of what? 0 comma 11. 0 comma 11 of what also? Same. Next students, come on ma. Comma what? 1. I'm writing the value here. Am I getting the same answer or not? Yes. Why I'm showing all these things for you should become number 1 in the coding part. That is what I'm writing it. That is what I'm writing it. So here I'm writing. So here I'm writing. I say this is an answer. So just want having what problem, sir? I'm unable to access the Google Classroom. Could you please resolve this issue? My dear student, subject issue I can solve it, but link issue I cannot solve it. Because you contact admin, they will check your payment receipt and all those things, then they will give you the link for you. Other than that, they won't give you. So please check your payment receipt and all, contact the admin so that they will give you the link compulsory for you. I already said them, give the link for every student, provided they will verify their own responsibilities. Okay, take care of that. And done. Is it clear? Let us go to the next. Come on, everybody. Range of starting from where? Good. Ending with what? Super. Super. Or what is the next? Range of 10 comma 16 comma. Come on. 1. Good. Beautiful. Now I'll take up this example and I will write it. Okay. Quickly coding. Quickly coding. For value in where? Range. Okay. Int of what, students? Value. Value. One more way I will do it. Comma what? 1. Print of what? Value. Are you following? Yes. I'll bring my coding here. So here I'm writing, and this is the data. Here I'm going to give you this data, and this is the values. Okay, right. So come out of that. Now I'm going to take up now, students. One more thing. Come on, be careful. Come on, fast. Range of, be careful. Come on. -1 comma minus. Okay, beautiful. Comma Come on. Are you seeing chat box and answering? Some of the girls are seeing chat box. అక్కడ ఏముంది ఏం చెప్దామని. Is it? Come on. Yes. Simple ma. Suppose you don't know what is the range. What is the value coming? -1. What is the default value actually? If you add +1 to this, instead of going to this direction, is it going to this direction or not? So there is no relation kada. So -1, if you want to get -2, I need to add -1 or not? What is that? -1 my plus of what? -1. -1 plus into minus -1, that is called 2. -2. -2 plus of -1 again. -2 -1. Is it -3 or not? Is it easy or difficult? So definitely I have to write what? Minus. This is only the syntax. Come on, I will write it. Come on, students. For value in range of print of what? Value. It is going to come or not? Yes. Come on to the point back. Online students, somebody said +1 also. Need to take care. Don't be irresponsible answer. Think before answering. Come on, Ma. Come on, start with range of 10 comma 21 comma +2. That's all. Immediate number you write it. +2. That's all. Good. That's all. Good students. See online students how they are saying express. They are going like an express. That is what I want. For what? Value in range of what? Print of what here? Value. Am I getting the data or not? Yes. Can I write 22 here? Can I write 23 there? Good. 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 Keep it up. Now I'm going to take up the answer like that. Printer, indentation you need to maintain. So this is the data. Remove. Next please. Answer please. Next one ma. Range of -10 comma minus 56. 56. ఎవరు చెప్పింది వేస్తారని బయటపడేస్తారు తీసుకుపోయి. -54, -53, -52, -55. Yes. When -55 stop, -54 stop, -53 stop, -52 stop, -51 stop. So better to write what? 51, comma, -5. What is the starting value? -10 plus of -5. -15. -15 -5. Like that, like that. -45 plus -5. Yes, 50 allowed. -50 -5. -55 not allowed because you are saying -51 stop. Understood or not? Yes. Simple. Go to this for value in where like this I'll write it. Print of what here? Value. See that you say one more time ma. -55 also you write it. Print of this value. Am I getting the same answer or not? Yes, same answer. Are you practicing daily? Are you getting answers? Any indentation error is coming? Try to get that answer also and try to see. Type wrong and see the error what is coming. So that there is a good practice for you. Correct or not? Yes. One. Next. Everybody. Range of -10 comma -10 comma -10 comma. Are you sure? Okay, comma. Come on. Is it necessary to write 1? No. It is as good as what? Range of -10 comma 0. Super. So go to the place. Go to the place for value in like that. Print of what? Value. Am I getting or not? It is as good as similar to what like this. Print the value here. Am I getting or not, students? Very good. Go to the place. Here I am writing This is my data. This is my data here. And this is the value we have. Simple. Done. Here it is done. Okay. So students, next I'm going to introduce one more question. Be careful. Answer now. The range of, come on, 50 comma, come on, minus, very good, comma, come on, minus 10. Sure. Good. Minus 10. First what value will come? 50. Plus of minus 1, minus 10. 40. 40 plus of minus 10. So on. 20 minus 10. 10 minus 10. 0 minus 10. Minus 10. You are seeing, stop at minus 1 only. Okay, good. So go to the place. Go to the place. See students. For value in super print of what ma? Well, am I getting the data or not? Yes. Suppose if I want to get it in reverse, 0 to 50 I want. How beautiful it is. Colon what? Minus 1. Simple. So, see the answer now. So, if you know subject very well, you can do anything. Like a hairstyle, one side, this side, like that. Umbrella cutting. No hairstyle, ring road, bypass road only. Maintain. In a physical hairstyle, I am not talking. I am talking about subject hairstyle. Be perfect in the coding. So, coming to the point back, here I am writing in this way. Indexing with range with slicing I am applying. Range with indexing also I'll apply. And I'll ask some beautiful questions, mind-blowing questions I'll ask. Will you answer or not? I won't say. This is called regularly I'm discussing. You ask any outsider this example, they don't know data types also. Take any person, ask these questions, they don't know anything. Now, go to that. Next, come on. Range of minus 20, comma, minus 1, plus 1, okay, comma, minus, plus 5, minus 5. Are you seeing online students answer saying? I think you are following them, I think so. Because you are beginning saying wrong later, what is that answer? Like that saying and like that. Are you following them? Sure. I will minimize their answers. Next I will minimize. Because online students' answers are copyrights reserved. Okay. Come to the point. For value in, come on here. Print of what? Value. So, getting answer or not? Yes. Now, get this now. I'll go for this here. Keep it here. That's beautiful. So here, if you don't see the code, when you go to home now, you take this exercise chart. I will send this sheet also for you. Take this sheet and do by yourself. Don't see the answers which I am sending. Practice. That is called practicing. Seeing their copy paste. Some students will do what? They will download the notes and they will copy paste there. And they will feel that I practiced today. That is high-tech practicing. When you go to interview, they will give the task. You will say where to copy, where to paste. Nothing is there to copy, nothing is there to paste. The brain is called empty only. Empty string will be there. So students, do some productive work in the home after going. Okay students, next please. Range of 1000 comma, minus 1, comma, come on, minus 250 or 250? Good. If I write 250, it will go to which direction? It will go other side. But you mentioned what? Minus 1. It will go to other side. That will give no result. Understood this point? Yes, I will show that. Minus. Very good. Very good. Now see students. Now I am saying This is a proper planning of range. In range of int of what year? Well, it is going to be like this. By mistake, if you write what year? 250, 250. What is this now here? Value. It is a, see the answer now. Nothing is going to come. Why? 1000 plus 250. 1250. 1250 plus 250, 1500. It is not going to give the result because we are not specifying the ending now. That's why there is no result like this. Are you following me? It is a wrong planning of range of values. Online students, come to the last one. Okay, I'll bring that coding. I'll bring the coding here. Here I will mention it. I'll write the note also for you. This note level answer also I'll give. So this is note related answer also I'll give you here. No answer will come. No answer because no output. Here I am writing no output. No output because range is wrong. Range is wrong. So PT Bus is asking, it won't go as infinite loop. What is loop? First of all, they don't know. What is a looping? You don't know. What is infinite loop? This is an infinite loop. Basi, you see, 100 I am writing. I am writing 100. First of all, people will be going to take half knowledge and they will put it out here. Basi. What is happening? You see. Basi. It is going on giving PT Basi, Basi, Basi. PT Basi, 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 Basi. This is called infinite loop. They don't know subject, they will put something to me. I will get irritation because of that. Don't know anything and they will put like this. This is called what? PT Basi is there. If somebody say PT Basi, PT Basi, PT Basi, what I will say? Are you mad? PT Basi will tell to somebody. This is called what? Infinite loop. Tomorrow also if we come, this is going on generating. This is called what? Stop it. What is infinite loop? Performing the same task again and again, infinite number of times. There is no counting. That is called infinite loop. What is a looping? I'll explain. Marvelous explanation I'll give. That is what is required. PT Basi, are you following now? Are you following? Respond. So I'll give direct answer for you. Yes. Because I will give direct attack on the wrong answers. Because if I give direct attack, student will not do the same wrong in further. If I say, don't do wrong, please do this, people will not listen. Because I'll tell forceful subject, that is real-time standards. Okay. What is looping? We'll explain 11 days where you can solve any hacker ranking problem with left and left finger. That is the way. Read notes daily, practice, come to the class. You are number one Pythonist. Zero error will. It is a one. Come to the point. Minus y to this one. Come on, first. Range of what? Minus y comma plus 5 comma plus 1. Necessary or not necessary? Or one more way, range of minus 5 comma 5. Is it necessary to write minus 1 there or 1 or something? No, because it is in which direction? Forward direction. Forward direction only. See, infinite loop is very danger. Even it is not going to up also. So PT Basi made me difficult. So go to the place. You should ask the doubt. I should respond on it. All the things will be there. Class should not be cool. Class should be very hot. For value in where? For value in where? Like this. I'm writing here. For value like this. What is the answer now? What is the value? Something written wrong. Okay. Something mistake. Hyphen is there. So here this is the answer. Are you following me? Yes. I'll write like this also, student. One I remove. One I will remove. One I will remove. I'll remove one. And I'll write it here. Print of what? Value. Am I getting the same answer or not? Yes. Go to the place. Here I am writing. Here I am writing. This is an answer. So got this data. Got this value here. Next, this is a value and this is a data. Are you following me? Yes. So somebody is asking how to write more than one line in the command line. How to write more than one line in the command line? Command line I said in the beginning only. Command line I already said in the beginning line. It is only one instruction at a time. That's called interactive approach, I said. In the day one when I came to the Python command prompt, it is an interactive approach. Where I'm going to introduce that, PT Bashi, look at. Everything is there with me, answers. So come to this place and this is the one. This is the one. Need to go to this ongoing batch. Batch mode programming is there. Number of approaches to develop the Python program. What is the program and the need of writing program? Interactive approach. Interactive approach. Python programmer can issue one instruction at a time. That is known as what? Result generated. And if you want to write a group of statements, a batch of statement, group of optimized instructions, I'll go for what? Batch mode. I will write PyCharm, Anaconda, Jupyter Notebook, VS Code, Google Clap. Ideally, there are something is there. There I will explain. Are you able to follow? In command line, we are using command line is for what? To test one instruction at a time. To write more number of instructions, we never use it. We will go for what? PyCharm I will use. Ideally, I will use. Anaconda, Jupyter Notebook I will use. Are you following? So PT Bashi, clear? Is it clear? Yeah. PT Bashi is asking, is it clear? Your first doubt is over. Horizontal I will show you. But here you write. You wrote. There is a subject. You write no. You wrote 2 lines. Here 2 lines I wrote looping related. Loop related. This indent, this dot. Yesterday only I said it is called what? Continuity. Continuity. These are all discussed in the class. Discussed things only keeping in the form of doubt. So after some time, I may not be responding. Narendra Babu, how to print in the same line? I'll print it. PT Bashi, be careful in the class. Try to ask genuine doubts. End is equal to some space. How to print the data in the same line? Same line. I will explain this syntax. About the print, I'm going to explain. Very soon, I'm explaining various print commands. Display the data. There is a print statement is there. Print statement. Syntax number 1. Syntax number 2. Print statement this is. Syntax number 3. Syntax number 4. Syntax number 5. Syntax number 6. Syntax number 6. So, Nagendra Babu, Seema, end is equal to delimiter. What is my delimiter I am using? Space. So, sometimes you can use, we can use here like this. You can use some arrow also. Some arrow also. Like this also you can get it. You can use any type of thing. You can use backslash T also, no problem. Backslash T also, no problem. Are you following that? It is maintaining what? Some spacing here. Clear or not clear? Because if you don't know the meaning of ending, that's why I'm not writing here. If at all for your practicing, if you want, I can write it, no issue. Okay? Right. Narendra Babu, clear? Okay. Now this is about, anyhow I'm going to tell you about that example to you. Right now, don't worry about it. So here I'm writing this example also. Print off and value like this. Output is like this. Clear? This is about which data type today we got it? Range data type. With this, which category is over? Now read out the purpose of sequential category data type is to store sequence of values in single object. So this is going to be called what? Sequence of letters, etc. within the double quotes, single quotes, triple double quotes, etc. Bytes 0 to 256 with a immutability, 0 to 256 with a mutability, range of values. You have seen the example. Suppose now I want, Seema, all of you carefully see. I want to go for some table, some multiplication table. See students, I want to go for some multiplication table. What is that? 7 into 1 is equal to 7. 7 into 2 is equal to 14. So on, so on. 7 into 10 is equal to 70. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are called range. What is this? 7, 14, 28 and all those things are called 21 and etc. are called also range. So I am writing, you don't worry about it. N is equal to 7. Please don't worry, students. For value for V in where range of 1 comma 11, that you try to understand. 1 comma 11 means 1 to 10. I will print it. Don't worry, students. I am writing something. Don't worry. Is equal to like this. I am saying here dot format of n comma I comma n into I. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, students. Yes. So here NV I will write it. NV n into V. So I got my data. Seventh table is coming or not? And you don't know one multiplication table. 19th multiplication table you don't know. Am I correct? Correct or not? You know 19th multiplication table? You know? No. You know how many tables? 10 tables. Correct? 5. 5 10. 10. నాకు తెలుసు మిమ్మల్ని చూస్తేనే తెలుస్తుంది నాకు. So, are you following this? I'll write it here for your reference purpose. Go to this place. Under this, I'll write it. Under this, I'll post it. Okay, done. And what is this meaning of that? You don't worry. Very soon, I'm going to clarify your doubts. Okay, this is about what, students? Range data type. Look at, students, all of you. Tomorrow I'm going to start with what? Let's get it. It's very, very important. See, day by day when the class is increasing, are we going into different level or not? Are you coming down? Are we going up? Am I coming on time? Any subject coming down? Increasing? Last day also I will ask the same point. Same word I will ask you. That day if you read well and come, you will feel that you are a Pythonist. Be careful, come on time, take perfect subject and go to home, take breakfast, open the laptop, close the door, practice. That is your style, okay? Roaming here and there on the roads, nothing will come. Only pollution will be entered into the brain. Thank you. All the best. Tomorrow I'll go for list category.